Hello there guys, this is Nicholas Morrison with another video here at the Forbes Waterloo Toyota channel. I'm standing here today with a bread and butter vehicle on the Toyota lineup, a 2024 Toyota Camry SE trim level. Thank you very much for watching our video here, guys. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a pre-owned, whether you're after something sporty like a GR Corolla or an electric vehicle, come on down to Forbes Waterloo Toyota. The best experience of purchasing a new vehicle, get in these new vehicles, try them for yourself, see how they drive, ask lots of questions. And I wanted to thank you very much for watching our video. If you mention this video, you'll get a great new incentive on your vehicle, on your purchase. So thank you very much for watching Forbes Waterloo Toyota's video. Like I said, it's a bread and butter, one of our best sedans that we've offered for quite a long time. In 2025, it was redesigned, so we thought the idea of doing a 2024 for you folks would be a great idea. This is one with the 4-cylinder engine in it. There is a 4 option and a V6 option. So like I said, this has the V4. Definitely one that's aimed at fuel economy. Like I said, full combustion engine, really good sedan for in town, moving folks around. If you're somebody that does have to commute, it's one of our bread and butter engines that's got, a million kilometers on it time and time again, has done really well for Toyota for generations. So we'll get started. We'll show you right up front. We'll walk you through the vehicle a little bit. Like I said, this is a base sports model. You get a few nice aesthetics throughout the vehicle, but ultimately, like I said, this is a value vehicle. A lot of great features, but nothing too fancy. So up front here, you do have the nice LED headlights with a nice body kit, like I said, on the front on the SE model. Gives it a little nicer appearance with some of the fender flares down below. Brings it up a little sharper, especially there with that gray color. I think it looks pretty sharp. As you come down the vehicle, they try to kit you up pretty good from factory. So you do have a nice pair of 17-inch alloys. You don't have to worry about steel rims or anything like that on a base model. So you've got those right away. And then as you come down, you'll notice a few nice body kit features along the bottom of the vehicle. You do have a traditional key for this vehicle. So that's one thing that a lot of people still like, is that on some of those older models, you still have a key. It's a flip out style. So you do not have keyless entry on this one. That's one big thing to touch on. But that's a feature that a lot of people actually like on the 2024 SE model. So it's nice. You still do have that key, but it is keyless where you have the buttons there to open up the door on the key fob. So come on down. We'll keep going around the back of the vehicle here. I'll show you the back of the trunk here of the Camry. Come on down. Okay guys, so back around the trunk of the Camry here, I really like, they still do have the Camry nameplate across the back, kind of that heritage homage that Toyota's been playing with for the last few generations with the big nice Toyota logo up front. It's something that's funny. They're changing that a lot throughout the generations, but I think they've done well here, bringing it right to that nice point on the back of the vehicle here. You do have the nice big dual exhaust here on the right side. It's only a 4-cylinder, but still puts out pretty good power. And you do have the nice actual dual tip exhaust right here to the back. One of the best parts about the Camry here, I'll pop the trunk and show you, is the storage capacity of this vehicle. So the one thing that they've always done is they understand that this is a family sedan, that ultimately, whether it's bags, maybe it's hockey bags, just groceries, anything like that. This one is extremely deep. It goes all the way back in there. Your seats do fold flat as well. So if you want to put something through, maybe even right through the center into the front row, whether it's boards or something, maybe even doing a little bit of hardware work on the weekend, ultimately the Camry can do it. Below, you still do have all of your tire options underneath there. So whether you've got a run flat kit or a spare, there's a few different options depending on the trim level, but that'll be tucked in underneath, as well as you do have the ability here for a few accessories for things like if you want to do a cargo net or any of that. But the one major thing is just all that space in there. You can fit quite a few hockey bags if you have to. 2 or 3 of myself will fit in there if you really want to stuff them. So we'll hop inside the vehicle and show you the interior of the vehicle as well. So now that we're in the Camry here, the one thing I'll touch on first of all is the power seats that are on this vehicle. So I'm a 6'5" guy. I'm very tall, very large, but I have the ability to get comfortable in the vehicle, which is very, very nice. On the side, you have the 3-way adjustable, the lumbar, with that back tilt, and then the full movement of your underseat. So of course for me, I'm pretty well in the back seat and all the way down, but I do get that headroom, which is really nice. The SE model does not have a moonroof, so that's one thing to note, but it does really give me that headroom, which is nice. So a lot of guys, especially at 6'5", comment, in a lot of these sedans, they find it very, very difficult to get comfortable, to be in a seating position that feels natural. And honestly, if you look at me, I get to be fairly upright. I'm in good contact with the steering wheel. And again, I still have headroom, which is really, really important. I know myself, Corollas, things like that, sometimes you have the challenge, but you get up to the Camry and most people feel like you have the space. So a little few things throughout the vehicle. The SE model, one of the nice touches is you do get these 2 fabric seats. So you've got kind of the Softex exterior with the cloth interior seating. These are heated as well, which is nice. Both front seats are heated. So from factory, you've got some nice touches there as well. This model does also get the heated steering wheel. So for a lot of people in Canada, this is a package a lot of people like to start at. You get a lot of those creature comforts to make yourself comfortable right away. Coming into it as well, in terms of tech, tech on this vehicle. You do have quite a bit that's nice. So you do have CarPlay and Android Auto. On the 24 model, it is fully wired, is a big point to know. Wireless came in 25. So you do have CarPlay and Android Auto on the screen. You'll just have to use the connectivity down below, but it is nice. We've got ports all over the car. So you've got the USB 2.0 up front, as well as a couple charge points inside in the console here as well. So a lot of connectivity for you. One nice touch as well, this model has the little shelf up in the front here, as well with that storage compartment down and below. So it really gives a lot of space for storage here in the vehicle. The one thing we understand is a lot of people, like we said, we understand your community needs and things like that. You're going to be at the road a lot. You might need to put your Timmy's rewards card down and below, and you got a spot to store it away. And then that way everything's got a spot for you, but you can still actually reach it. And the car looks pretty presentable when you've got people in the vehicle with you. Coming to your steering wheel, one touch that a lot of people like on these SE models is you do get the paddle shifters here on the steering wheel. So if you want to put it into the select, the sport style shift mode here, then from there you have your paddle shifters. It kind of gives it a fun little drive where, especially on the way home, if you want to blow some steam off trying to get home, you can use that to have some fun. It's also nice if you're on an 80 road or anything like that and you want to pass, gives you a little more torque, and can get you up to speed a little faster to get around somebody. So a nice little touch on the SE model. And then on your left side here, you've got a few buttons for yourself that you can use. So you do have an interior button here for the trunk, of course, if you need to open that up. This vehicle does have a ton of safety features. So that's the last one over here on the side is the auto high beam button is here, with the remainder of your safety features being here in your steering wheel. So things like your lane keep assist, your adaptive cruise control, those features are right here on the steering wheel. And then the rest of everything for your visuals will be up in your MID. Of course, this does have full safety sense 2.5 on this vehicle. So you also have the pre-collision systems with the backup camera with that rear cross traffic alert. So, like I said, a 2024 base model Camry, it's nice that you get that full, creature comfort with the full safety package as well. We don't skimp on any of that stuff at Toyota. You'll always have that. So a really nice feature for you. And then the last few things here that I'll touch on, you do have the auto climate here on this vehicle. So you have the ability to have 2 separate climate zones. And as well, the one thing I really like is it is the auto style where you can actually set a temperature, same as your furnace. And you still do have tactile buttons. So a lot of brands in this segment are playing around with that. Toyota is sticking true. We still have buttons here for you. You can switch between all of that and you actually know what you're pressing. As well, one nice touch on the Camry is you do have heated mirrors for you, and that's on your rear defogger button right up front here. So that's one that people always ask is, do we have the heated mirrors? And we do. That's a really good point for you. So that's the front here of the vehicle. I'll get in the back seat. I'll show you that as well. A lot of people use these to move passengers, so we'll check that out next. See you there. As we get in the back seat here, I want to show you myself getting in. So I have this front seat set up right now for myself, of course. I was just sitting up there. I am 6'5". So as you see myself get in, I can fit behind. If I try to get my knees straight, definitely into that front seat pretty hard. So for myself, a lot of us tall guys, we generally would split our legs. It's not too bad. I actually do have headroom, fairly comfortable. My spiky hair is touching a little bit, but overall it's not too bad. And then I've got my knees here. If you have somebody a little bit shorter than 6'5", maybe it's mom out front, anything like that, you'll have plenty of room here. You can see the side seat even beside me. So the Camry does a good job of giving you good space. Even if you have to have a couple 6'5" guys in here, it will fit. And the nice thing is as well, it does a really good job with child seats as well, or just kiddos in general, but you do have all of your tie downs throughout. You even have the over the seat restraint for the over strap. So the ability, you could get 3 seats in here if you really had to, maybe with a booster in the middle, or 2 on the outside seats. A lot of people will put the rear facing behind the passenger here, and then have a forward facing this way if you wanted to put 2. But lots of good space here. You do have cup holders in the doors with a nice little pocket here, and then they also have the nice fold down console little here in the middle with that armrest, as well as some cup holders for your guests. So definitely comfortable back here. For a family sedan, they do a good job. We'll get out, we'll show you the front of the video and wrap up. See you there. So if a family sedan is what you're after, if you're looking to commute and you need an extremely reliable everyday vehicle, that's what the Camry excels at. They give you the features you're looking for. The SE model has all the tech you don't want to pay for, and it's a really good option that if you want to come take one for a drive, see one for yourself, please like this video, subscribe to our channel. If you ever mention that you've watched our videos, come on down to the store. You get a special incentive off your next video. Thank you very much for watching. This is Nicholas, the Forbes Waterloo Toyota. See you on the next one.